Gentlemen, we're done here. Take me to Cold Steel.
She had just given me an OD of Valkyr. I could feel green fire eating my brains. They turned to steam. They did a fade on me. I'd never had a chance. The witch had got me just as sure as if she put a gun to my head and pulled the trigger. The shadows rushed me, bruised mugshot faces hungry for revenge. They knew my weak spots and closed in for the kill. The floor turned into a vortex of green blood. I fell.
The flesh of fallen angels.
Okay, so I'm torn right now because I thought it would be a good time to, like usually my usual ending time for the stream is about 15 minutes from now, and, like, I figured if I got through all of part 2 of the game in one go, that would have been good at ending point, but also, I just remembered this is one of the best parts in the game, and I'm not sure I want to leave you guys hanging. Oh no. You know what? Sure, I'll go through this last nightmare sequence then on the stream. I'll go raid someone.
Who's there? Max? Max, is that you? Max? Where are you, Max? Please.
Don't remember all the cult style, like, candles being lit in my house last time, but I'm sure that's normal. What the hell does that say? Oh, I think that's the stuff from the book we were reading in Lupino's hideout. I didn't even notice that ever before. I don't need stairs.
No, please, Max, no. I'm sorry. Please don't, Max, no.
Baby's still dead.
Max? Where are you, Max? Please.
Damn it, I forgot my wife was blind.
Staring at me. There was something disturbingly familiar about the letter before me. The handwriting was all pretty curves.
You're in a graphic novel.
The truth split my skull open, a glaring green light washing the lies away. All of my past was just fragmented still shots, words hanging in the air like balloons. I was in a graphic novel. Funny as hell. It was the most horrible thing I could think of.
The actual gameplay of these nightmare sequences are worth it for that bit alone.
Bartender is shiny stuff, and dreams are made of stupid necromancers. He sings like a banana wrist, having strayed too close to the constellations on their shaved skulls.
Wrist.
It was a bad line in a prank call. Someone spouting insane babble. I couldn't make sense of it. But I had an overwhelming sense of deja vu. The caller's voice sounded oddly familiar.
So, weird compliment to Sam Lake, but good job for writing something that is actual, genuine nonsense I can't understand. Who the fuck comes up with a phrase like banana wrist?
There was something disturbingly familiar about the letter before me. The handwriting was all pretty curves.
You're in a computer game, Max.
The truth was a burning green crack through my brain, weapon statistics hanging in the air, glimpsed out of the corner of my eye, endless repetition of the act of shooting, time slowing down to show off my moves, the paranoid feel of someone controlling my every step. I was in a computer game. Funny as hell, it was the most horrible thing I could think of. Don't lose it. It's Valkyr. The drug. Snap out of it. Try to remember. It was a bad line in a prank call. Someone spouting insane babble. I couldn't make sense of it. But I had an overwhelming sense of deja vu, and the caller's voice sounded oddly familiar.
Seriously, this nightmare is so fucking amazing. You're in a Twitch stream, Max. The truth sent a burning green ravine through my skull. Viewer numbers going up and down, chat flowing across the screen, some douchebag commentating over my every action. I was in a Twitch stream. Funny as hell, it was the worst thing I could possibly imagine. Shit, was I in the last nightmare sequence? Was I in the like undercover outfit like I am now, or was I in the suit like before? Like, I think I was in the suit, but the last nightmare sequence, I didn't even notice that difference before. And oh boy, here's the fun part. And unfortunately, unlike the last one, the exit isn't directly to my left, so I can't just cheese it. I actually gotta legitimately go through this one. You want to go down from here. If I remember correctly, the exit should be in this general direction. And there it is. Not sure I'll be able to make that jump, so let's make sure. Never mind. I'm completely fine.
Max! No! Max!
Murderer! You killed her!
It says you, me. Well, I feel like I succeeded what I was going for anyways there, so I feel this shouldn't really count as a death. But okay, game, I guess I'll play by your rules. Time to go back to the dead baby dimension.
Max! No! Max!
Murderer! You killed her!
Shoot myself the only way I know how, in bullet time. Damn it! I was gonna try and teabag myself. Just completely ruined the mood.
Max, something happened at the office today. A strange memo. Something about Vikings.
Honey, I gotta run. You can tell me all about it this evening.
Have a nice day, darling.
The bullet holes were rubies on her chest.
You're right, Rex. You're completely right, and I'm gonna keep that in that title in the back of my mind.
The killer was smiling. The flesh of fallen angels.
Okay. Now we're in actual part 3 proper, I'm probably gonna end the stream in just a moment. Like once the cutscenes are done.
Slowly, the green nightmare faded, leaving dark stains on my soul that would never come off. I felt like flatlining. I was all shook up. I woke up in a cold sweat, sick and tired to the bone, lying in a puddle of my own puke.
Dead Baby Dimension could also just be what I named the YouTube video too, huh? I'm sure YouTube's gonna like a name like that!
It took me forever to crawl back to my feet and hit the road, but when I did, I drove straight to Cold Steel Foundry outside the city. There was a whole lot of action around the place for a freezing winter night. Trucks coming and going, men running. I had the drop on the mystery witch. She thought I was dead. I was on her blind side. I was going in.
I was going in,
That
like,
trip had put
maybe
me in a
2 weeks
crazy
from now.
mood, adrenaline pumping through my aching veins. Staggering on the mill roof in ice and snow and wild wind, I was a ninja. My kung fu was strong. I wasn't hitting anybody. At best, I was Superman and Kryptonite about to fall.
Thank
through a
God you
sky.
clarified that, Max, because that was the
Going down.
stupidest line you've ever said.
A half-abandoned industrial area in the middle of nowhere. The factory was a perfect front for any number of illegal activities.
yeah, but that's the name of a... That's a podcast title, not a YouTube title.
Metal boiled and bubbled like a witch's brew.
Like technically, they put that name in like the YouTube announcement, but do they get monetized for those? Okay. Let's see, a proper save. Okie dokie. For the people watching this on YouTube, I once again thank you for watching. Again, hopefully my keyboard sounded less like the thundering of 1,000 horses than the last stream. And yeah, probably the next stream I do this, we're probably gonna finish things up. Until then, I will see you guys then.